we're going to head to the Eastern time zone, and we're going to make a stop in Bloomington, Indiana. We're going to talk about the Hoosiers, yet another team that made the college football playoff last year. They've went 11-1 against a schedule that was not strong. They lost to Ohio State. Ninth best odds to win the Big Ten, though, at 50-1. Win total 8.5. Probably fair when we tell you about their schedule here in a second. Again, we talked about them in our preview, and I think we had them ranked 5th, right behind Michigan. They've got a chance to be more talented than they were last year on offense and on defense.
Yep.
I think the quarterback play, Curtis Rourke came in from Ohio, played really well last year, all on a torn ACL, so he couldn't really move a lot. If Fernando Mendoza stays healthy, he's going to be mobile. He can move. He can sling it. He's got Surratt back at wide receiver. He's got Omar Cooper. He's got Holden Stays. He's got an improved offensive line, on paper at least. And the defense, like we talked about at all three levels, has guys back, Kamara, Fisher, and Pons. So they just – and again, it's Kurt Signetti. Like, Google him, right? All he does is win games.
True. Dude, I think it is absolutely outrageous. Why is nobody giving Indiana respect? Is it because I guess that how the schedule went down last year?
And it's been all the talk since December.
Yeah, I just think that it's been like such a narrative that's been created about Indiana that the disrespect has gotten out of hand for Indiana.
And I think it's because, it's Indiana football.
Hey, real quick, look at the bottom of this screen and hit that subscribe button for us, please. And also follow us on Apple and Spotify. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps us out a ton. We greatly appreciate it.
There's no way they're going to go back-to-back double-digit win seasons.
Yeah, I think the disrespect has gotten out of hand towards Indiana. Fernando Mendoza is probably better. It is more talented than Curtis Rourke. And you mentioned 3 guys on defense that were first-team All-Big Ten last year that are back on defense at all 3 levels of the defense, D-line, linebacker, and at corner. And the weapons on offense are, on paper, even better than what they had last year. And then they have a better offensive line, adding your boy Coogan from Notre Dame. What's the guy's name from Ohio State?
From Ohio State.
Yeah, guy from Ohio State. Yep. And they've got a coaching staff that's been together for a decade that, again, all you say is Kurt Signetti, all he does is win. With that offensive coordinator and his defensive coordinator that's been with him for a decade has been a part of that, all of that winning. It's just crazy to me that, you look at Indiana's schedule, it's a little bit tough.
Hold on. Let's get to their non-conference.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to talk about it.
Yeah, see, the non-conference I got here, they play the School of the Deaf 1 week, the School of the Blind 1 week, and then the School of the Deaf and Blind the third week.
That's pretty much it. Yeah,
yeah.
You're not wrong.
I mean, it's no reason to even talk about it. It's ridiculous. It's awful. It's terrible. If anybody wants to make fun of IU for their non-conference schedule, you should. I'm doing it right now. It's ridiculous. But 2 things can be true. They can have a ridiculously easy non-conference schedule and still be a damn good football team.
I think we said that multiple times last year. We can admit they really haven't played anybody, but they're still really good. And they did what we kind of thought they were going to do in the Ohio State and the Notre Dame games, hang in there for a quarter and a half to a half. And that's more than you can expect from a lot of teams who played last year.
Yeah. I wonder if you ask somebody right now, tell me where do you think Indiana ranked last year in total defense and scoring defense? What numbers people would tell you? I don't know if they would say that they were ranked 2nd in the country in total defense and 6th in the country in scoring defense. And again, they bring back Yeah. They bring back 3 dudes that were first team All Big Ten on that defense. I don't get it, man. Again, I understand that the schedule is tougher playing road games at Oregon and at Penn State. That's obviously tougher than what they faced last year. They went to Columbus last year, but overall that is tougher going to Oregon and to Penn State. But the key games for me, again, magic number 10-2.
Yeah.
Let's just say that we have them losing the games. Right now, here today, I think pretty much everybody would tell you they probably think that, if you're predicting games right here in June, probably think that Indiana's going to lose in Eugene at Oregon and going to lose in Happy Valley at Penn State.
Yeah.
The key games for them are Illinois, That's a huge game for both of those teams, by the way.
Yeah.
Huge game for both of those teams. Illinois on September the 20th and at Iowa, which we all know at Iowa City is not an easy – that's a tough, tough place to play. If they can just lose those 2 games at Oregon and Penn State and take care of business in their other games, there they are sitting there again at 10-2.
But after the whole narrative last year, and we talked about the magic number, for Indiana, is the magic number 10. I mean, I guess to get into the discussion, sure, but to make the playoff, is the magic number 10? Because I know Illinois is going to be better this year. At Iowa is always a tough game, but you lose your 2 marquee matchups again. Like, you're 10-2. Who have you really beat?
Well, I mean, I definitely wouldn't want to be sitting there in a pool with a bunch of other 10-2 teams.
Yeah,
If I was Indiana in that situation.
and it sucks because like these players, they're awesome players, right? They're very talented. They can't do anything about this non-conference schedule that was made by a regime, 6 or 7 years ago when Indiana football was Indiana football, notably one of the worst programs in the country.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we're on the same page with this, man. Like, if you think that Indiana's not going to be a 10-2 type team, that's fine. But to have them with the 9th best odds, like even Vegas, the 9th best odds, like I can't believe they built those tall buildings like they have.